Chapter 14, 47, Regaining What He Lost. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Fang Yuan sat cross-legged on the ground and brought out the 8-armed immortal zombie body from his immortal aperture. Then, under Lang Yalan Spirit's gaze, he moved out his soul and entered this immortal zombie body. The immortal zombie body slowly opened its eyes and stood up. Fang Yuan took a glance at the sovereign immortal body before turning towards Wisdom Gu. Wisdom Gu. He spoke in his hoarse and unpleasant voice. Do you still remember our agreement? Wisdom Gu had been playing around, but when it heard these words, it immediately stopped and floated in the air, quietly looking at Fang Yuan. Time slowly passed. Fang Yuan could not help but hold his breath, even though the immortal zombie did not need to breathe. Wisdom Gu seemed to be unconvinced as it began circling around Fang Yuan. It circled again and again while continuously observing Fang Yuan. After a while it stopped and rested on a huge tree leaf. Then, a multicolored light which became increasingly bigger began to gradually spread from Wisdom Gu's body. It's the light of wisdom. Success. I finally succeeded. Fang Yuan could not hold back his laughter. Lang Yalan's spirit, who was at the side, was dumbstruck. This was the first time he was seeing this sight. Light of wisdom. This is truly the light of wisdom. Lang Yalan's spirit walked to the light of wisdom, immediately sensing his thoughts becoming extremely sharp. For an instant, he became extremely intelligent. But he cautiously retreated out of the light of wisdom's range, then enviously looked at Fang Yuan, who was inside the light. Fang Yuan actually succeeded in summoning the light of wisdom. Amazing, this kid is truly amazing. Then, after the shock, Lang Yalan's spirit looked at Fang Yuan with a complex expression. He was in a daze. Although there were two land spirits, they both shared the same memories. Lang Yalan's spirit still remembered that time several years ago when Fang Yuan was still only a Gu master, a trivial mortal who came to Lang Ya blessed land for the first time. But in these few years, Fang Yuan had not only become a Gu immortal, his name was now infamous throughout the 5 regions, and he had the strength to battle rank 8. And now he could summon the light of wisdom and even use it. His growth had skyrocketed. He had truly burst into the sky. If Fang Yuan had not inherited the Shadow Sect inheritances and only obtained the light of wisdom, he could only be considered a tiger with wings at most. But Fang Yuan possessed Shadow Sect's inheritances. As such, the help that the light of wisdom could give Fang Yuan reached an unimaginable level, or not. Lang Yalan's spirit had gone through countless years and had seen all kinds of characters, but now he could no longer estimate Fang Yuan's growth. There was no way to estimate it. He absolutely could not predict Fang Yuan's following cultivation and progress. Any accomplishments Fang Yuan made in the future would be understandable and acceptable now. Fang Yuan soon restrained his laughter. He calmed down and spoke to Wisdom Gu. All right, Wisdom Gu, please stop, let me take a break. The light of wisdom slowly shrunk and disappeared. Fang Yuan took a deep breath before saying, Wisdom Gu, let us continue. At the next moment, the light of wisdom spread once again. Fang Yuan clenched his fists tightly. He was extremely excited. This fact completely proved that the light of wisdom was back once again. From now on, barring any accidents, he could continue using light of wisdom till eternity. Fang Yuan then turned around and smiled towards Lang Yalan's spirit. First Supreme Elder, let us exchange inheritances. Lang Yalan's spirit inwardly praised. Fang Yuan's mind is still so clear. Okay, he agreed, not hesitating even a little. If it were the previous Lang Yalan spirit, he might have refused because he only liked refining Gu. But the current Lang Yalan spirit wanted hairy men to rule the world. So he issued ironclad policies, actively promoting talents, and doing everything to turn Lang Ya sect into a powerful sect. And such a sect naturally had to be widely involved in many paths. It would not do to just have refinement path. After all, refinement path's battle strength was lacking compared to other paths. So Lang Yalan's spirit was extremely desirous of the many inheritances in Fang Yuan's possession. especially Spectral Soul's true inheritance. Back then, Spectral Soul Demon, Venerable, slaughtered countless beings. He was the Venerable with the deepest killing nature. His soul path true inheritance naturally had absolute power. If Lang Ya sect obtained it, it would fill the sect's deficiency. Both sides soon completed the exchange. Fang Yuan obtained almost all the inheritances of Lang Ya sect, which included the complete self-luck true inheritance and long-hair ancestors' refinement path. True inheritance. And Lang Ya land spirit obtained Spectral Soul's true inheritance, Limitless's true inheritance, Red Lotus true inheritance, Paradise Earth's true inheritance, as well as countless other true inheritances. The inheritances that Shadow Sect bothered to collect were naturally beyond outstanding. Thus, based on value, Fang Yuan had paid more than Lang Ya sect. To make up for this discrepancy, Lang Ya land spirit handed Luopo Valley to Fang Yuan once again. Currently, Fang Yuan was a public enemy of the whole world. Adding on his previous acts, Lang Ya land spirit's trust in him increased by a lot. Fang Yuan is one of us. Anyway, my sex members can still use Luopo Valley even if I give it to him. This was Lang Yawa land spirit's secret calculation. And to Fang Yuan, he had already obtained a portion of the essence of self-luck. True inheritance, one of the three great true inheritances of Giant Sun Immortal Venerable. Now he had obtained its complete essence. Long hair. Ancestors' refinement path. True inheritance mostly talked of the hairy man heaven and earth style refinement path method, which was not very helpful to Fang Yuan directly. In this transaction, both sides bought and sold inheritances. It did not involve any immortal goo. Naturally, Fang Yuan really wanted to take some immortal goo in Lang Ya sect. For instance, Heavenly Essence Treasure Imperial Lotus. Unfortunately, Lang Ya land spirit was strict about not selling these immortal goo. Fang Yuan did not leave immediately. Instead, he continued bathing in the light of wisdom and began thinking of all sorts of issues. Lang Ya land spirit left in sadness at this sight. Obtaining the help of the light of wisdom, once again, Fang Yuan was no longer the same as before. All kinds of wisdom path methods activated in coordination, causing his thoughts to collide endlessly. The immortal killer move which used affection. Immortal goo and self-love. Immortal goo allowed Fang Yuan to possess immortal level self-will goo, giving him an endless supply of wills. In this way, the light of wisdom could unleash its mystical effects to its limit, and soon Fang Yuan obtained a satisfying answer. Immortal Killer, move Ghost Official Garment. This was a set of Immortal Killer move in Spectral Soul True Inheritance. Its effect was to defend against Heaven's will and the other Goo Immortals' deductions. It was a defensive killer move. It was classified into 4 levels, corresponding to Rank 6, Rank 7, Rank 8, and Rank 9. With the original foundation, Fang Yuan modified this Immortal Killer move so that even without the core Immortal Goo, he could use other Immortal Goo as a replacement.